My name is Hazem Ibrahim. I am currently 45 years old. I am from Syria. At the age of 3.5 years old, my dad was taking me to my first week at the KG, and we both were shot at. My father received 12 bullets, but I got one bullet only. I became paralyzed as a result of that. So I don't remember anything about that accident itself, and I don't have any bitter memories from those days. My father, we didn't know exactly who those people are. I mean, the exact people who shot at us. He would always say, I forgive those people, and if I saw them in the street over the balcony, I would invite them to a coffee, and then I would tell them, I hope you don't have to see this happen to your children. I never had any feelings of like I would, if I know this person, I would kill them, or because at the end of the day, if you have hatred, the hatred will burn you. I mean, it will burn me, it will not burn them. I always wanted to use this as a way to promote not love, but harmony and social peace. Forgiveness, in this case, closing chapters is very important. It takes a lot of courage. I understand not a lot of people are able to do so. Shot at a young age, which means I don't remember, but I still carry the result. So I had paid a price. I had dated many women before my wife. But for me, I was looking for a partner or for a journey partner. We need somebody like a mirror or somebody who is with us. So of course I would be missing. I would be lost without her. So I was doing interpretation for the ILO, International Labour Organization. My wife was working with the Damascus Chamber of Commerce and Industry. We would meet in meetings, United Nations meetings. And then we would walk, I would say, walk together for 2 kilometers. I met her 2 or 3 times. We talked over the phone, and then only after maybe 3 months, I told her suddenly that I want to marry you. She was happy, but she was shocked. We finally, got married in the middle of 2016. So she's able to provide me good enough stability, plus this freedom of, having a free partner, that they also have their own plans in life and their own ambitions that they can still pursue. So I always thought about writing a novel. It's going to be reflections on my stories. What happened with me, what happened with my family when I was a child, the funny and not so funny stuff that happens to me all the time in airports, in streets, with people, the bad treatment I receive sometimes, the inhuman treatment I receive sometimes, the nice things that happen to me in my life, and the lessons that other people with disability and other people without disability can learn from or benefit from. So I want to put it in a book. There has not been a book written in Arabic about the experience of disability from within. So I want to put this all in a book so that other people with disability or without disability can see this experience and can learn something from it. So in my view, being disabled didn't mean I should be pitied. Having a disability did not mean I was less. It meant I was different. And I still have this, to face this issue all the time, is that people look at me and they think of me as being less, sometimes ignorant, or as being a beggar. So I had suffered from this stereotype. I'm not a beggar, I'm not ignorant, I'm not less. That's why accessibility is very important. Because in many cultures, you don't see the people with disabilities because they cannot go out, because there are no bathrooms, for example. Providing accessibility in society allows those people to live their life as normal as possible. For the last few years, I've been going to work using public transportation. The fact that there is accessible public transportation in Dubai makes it easy for someone to wake up in the morning and then go by bus and metro to work. I am an interpreter or TV reports writer, and my disability does not interfere with my ability to produce those things or to do those kinds of jobs. So I basically needed accessible buildings, accessible toilet, and accessible transportation sometimes. The United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities say or define disability as being the interaction between the impairment and the environment. So if I use a wheelchair and there are stairs, the environment is hindering me and my disability appears. But if there are no stairs and it's only a ramp, then my disability or my impairment is neutralized. And that's why I have my own philosophy in life. Either I can do them or I cannot do them. If I can do them, I prefer to do them on my own. If I cannot do, I will never hesitate to ask for help. So it's about creating an environment for people to live independently without feeling or having to be reliant on others for anything. Normal life to me means people being able to live up to their full potential. Very simple.